Farmers' protest. The Indian farmers' protest was a protest against three farm acts that were passed by the Parliament of India in September 2020. The acts that were passed by the Government of India have been described as anti-farmer laws by many farmer unions and politicians from the opposition, who say it would leave farmers at the mercy of corporates. The farmers have also demanded the creation of a minimum support price bill (MSP) to ensure that corporates cannot control the prices. The union government, however, maintains that the laws will make it effortless for farmers to sell their product directly to big buyers and stated that the protests are based on misinformation. Related endemic legacy issues include farmer suicides and low farmer incomes. Despite India being largely self-sufficient in food grain production and having welfare schemes, hunger and nutrition remain serious issues, with India ranking as one of the worst countries in the world in food security parameters. Soon after the acts were introduced, farmers began holding local protests mostly in Punjab. After 2 months of protest, farmer unions mainly from Punjab and Haryana began a movement named Dilli Chalo, in which 10,000s of farming union members marched towards the national capital. The Indian government ordered the police and law enforcement of various states to attack the protesters using water cannons, batons, and tear gas to prevent the farmer unions from entering into Haryana first and then Delhi. November 2020 saw a nationwide general strike in support of the farmers and thousands converging at various border points on the way to Delhi. 11 rounds of talks took place between the central government and farmers represented by the farmer unions between 14 October 2020 and 22 January 2021. The Supreme Court of India stayed the implementation of the farm laws in January 2021. Farmer leaders welcomed the stay order, which remains in effect. A Supreme Court appointed committee has submitted its confidential report before the court. 6 state governments Kerala, Punjab, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Delhi, and West Bengal passed resolutions against the Farm Acts, and 3 states Punjab, Chhattisgarh, and Rajasthan have tabled counter legislation in their respective state assemblies. None of the counter legislation passed the respective state governors. On 26 January 2021, India's Republic Day, 10,000s of farmers held a farmers' parade with a large convoy of tractors and drove into Delhi. The protesters deviated from the pre-sanctioned routes permitted by the Delhi police, resulting in violence and clashes with police. Later protesters raised Red Fort and installed farmer union flags and religious flags on the mast of the rampart of the Red Fort. On 19 November 2021, the Union government decided to repeal the bills, and both houses of parliament passed the Farm Laws Repeal Bill 2021. On 29 November, following the announcement of repeal of the farm laws, farmer unions continued with the demand for guaranteed minimum support prices (MSP), reminding the government of the aim of doubling farmer income by 2022, and the 2004 M.S. Swaminathan headed National Commission on Farmers reports.